What is up, people? Half Slab Bacon back with another episode in Bacon's World. So, guys, are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Are you ready? 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 Darn it! I took too long. Okay. Ka-chow! Yep. We're pretty much nearing completion, guys. We're nearing completion. I'm so excited. So most of these are actually done. The filters are set up. I just kind of grind it out, put the roof in, all that kind of stuff off camera. Bacon was feeling a little under the weather, so not much got done during that period other than this place. So in order to get these done, guys, what I was doing is I was actually making use of our boxes, and what I was doing is, because they're inverted, I was actually going like a so, and you would think you would want that item there, and wait, what? Oh, I think I switched some of these around from the way I had initially wanted them, and I didn't switch them back properly, so that should be like so, right? But here's the thing, is they're actually inverted up top, meaning the lower one's at the back. So I was using the Shulker box to sort all these. That way I make sure I get them. Wait, I did it again. That way I make sure I get them right. So arrows would be at the top. Magma would be in the middle. And pufferfish would be on the bottom, and we'll ignore the bottles for me moving stuff around. I had them in a sort spot, and you can't do that because they don't stack, right? So again, this would be at the top, water bottles in the middle, and fermented spider eyes in the bottom. Ta-da! So then all I was doing is just lining them up like so in here, and that just makes it easy when I go up top to go and sort them. So bam, bam, a little closer, bam. What do we got up in here? Did I leave enough in there for that? I did. Bam. There's definitely not enough in here for that, but there will be eventually, guys. There will be eventually. And then these two I just left blank, so we're going to have to change those. But I did want to cover one thing, like rabbit hide I've got, because I think I've killed one rabbit in this world. These guys, and you can see I name tagged it if it shows up. Here, there was actually two items I didn't have in this world. See? Destroy when replaced. So while I was in creative renaming the flowers because of that bug, I decided I'd just put them in for, completion's sake. And when we get them legit, we will replace them. I thought I had silk touched an emerald in this world, but I guess it was probably on the survival craft server I must have done it. But if memory serves me, there is a biome, extreme hills biome near where our stronghold is. That's where we found it, was in extreme hills area. So we'll have to go there to silk touch that. And as far as the rabbit's foot and the rabbit's hide, we're gonna build a rabbit farm, guys. We are going to build a rabbit farm down here, so that'll take care of that. So what I did up here, we've actually got to go get some of our item filters. I went a bunch of times and just grabbed up a whole bunch of these. So we'll just go like that, so we have an excessive amount. And I put them up here so they don't get mixed in with everything else. But yeah, all of this is slabbed off to prevent spawning, because we have that slime issue, right? So basically everything that's not inside our actual vault area is now slabbed off. And I decided to try and reduce the glass here as well as in the rest of the area just because. So let's go up and have a look what I did in the center. So I decided since we had all this water going around, I'd go with water. My initial thought was to put like kind of like a biome in here, like swamp or something. And then I thought, nah, want to try and stop the slimes. So basically I gave them one valid spawning spot right here. And if they take it, they've got nowhere to jump but in the water. So we might hear one eventually and see them bopping around the water. And that's it. The rest is all reduced. The redstone blocks there are just to cover lighting and that kind of thing. And then I did the same pattern all the way around. Put these in to get rid of, minimize glass rendering, basically. And then I put a ladder up in this corner here so we can get up. And I initially thought I was going to cover this, but I think I prefer the thought of leaving it open, just because in future, if I want to change things around, that's going to make it easier. And I mean, worst case, you know, I mine into here and the blocks fall in the filtration system, don't despawn. Boo-hoo. But yeah, I got it all done. As far as adding the second rows, I decided for now the only ones we're gonna need are for stone and cobble. Because we've got like 12 chests. Once you add the hoppers, we got over 13 double chests for each item in the back row, which is tons for most stuff like sand. Also, I went around and I did this, 9 in each one, to reduce the amount of actual inventory items it holds. Now, that works when it's a single row like this, but as soon as we get them side by side, because I doubled them up, that won't work because you'll get overflow. So even with the overflow protection, that doesn't work, so we had to go back to the one filter and 41 blocks for each one of these. But yeah, outside of that, I think I'm happy leaving this the way it is. I will probably come up and take all the torches down at some point eventually, and just leave the lighting in the center. As you can see, I did put lighting in the center. We'll see. I'm not too worried about that today. The goal for today is to get the rest of it done. It's definitely a little laggy when we're up here, but that's kind of the reason we were hiding most of this. So the way I was doing this is just coming up here, putting this box down. Now, we didn't finish sorting these, so whoa, that's bad. Gonna screw it up before we even get started. Yeah, it was like a so. Okay, and then I was basically just filling up this side here. So I had my filters handy. And then opening up a couple spots on the side here. We'll leave those there. And just going bam, bam, bam. Taking all the things. And then coming to the start of my hopper line and just going burp. And then taking a half stack and going like that, and that gives me my 9. And you can see them starting to filter through, so we can go down and double check after the fact. Burp. Another half stack. Burp. And then go over to the next row. And burp. Alright guys, so that's tested and it looks good to go. Now, a couple things we need to do before this is really complete is, notice we have like no crafting stations, so where this block is, I think we're going to put crafting stations in, and that'll actually help cancel spots for slimes, which will come in handy. We'll still get them, but what you'll notice is once we finish building our mob farm and we get that active, they won't spawn because slimes actually have the highest failure rate in the game. And that's why when you go caving, you like almost never run into them, even though you're passing through slime chunks all the time. Like you can see once we open and lit this area up, all of a sudden we're getting slimes everywhere. But we never really were before because there were dark spots for other mobs to spawn. So even though we're getting them here, it's because there's so much lit space for them to spawn and we got no hostile mobs taking up any part of the cap. So once we get the mob farm going, the mob cap will mostly get sent over into that farm. Yes, it'll reduce our actual slime farm, but I kind of want it to be honest, guys. I already emptied that out and I checked again, and I've got like 4 or 5 double chests full of slime balls already. So something else I did, guys, outside of the beautiful decorating up there, putting the roof in, getting the items ready, is I actually dropped this down lower. You can tell by the difference in the height. I decided to take this all the way down to bedrock. So this guy's sitting on top of the first layer of bedrock right now. And the reason for that was we were still a little bit too close, if you ask me, to the surface, and I was hearing the droppers in too many spots. Now I basically got to stand directly above them to hear them at all. But what we're gonna have to do now, unfortunately, is and I say unfortunately because it's a very complicated build and I'm gonna fumble with it, because I even fumbled with it while I was designing it. But we're gonna have to get our shulker unloader in here somehow. Okay, so I've switched over to haste because we're gonna have to clear out a lot of the ceiling. One thing we're gonna have to remember is the reason that wall's not bricked off or anything is we have to bring water streams from all our farms in through this side. So we're going to need a spot where they can tap into the water streams and actually like get into the system. So like, you know, something like a so. And we can't even go that low because that block will get powered, right? So in putting this above, we have to leave enough room that when our water streams come in, the hoppers aren't getting powered. So if we go straight in off this side, that would be about as low as we could go. Off that side, yeah, we'd be okay there because of the redstone dust. So I'm just going to put 2 hoppers there, and that's going to kind of signify like that's the level we want our water streams from the rest of the farms to come in. And then we're definitely going to want a block space above that. And then I guess our floor level for the rest could go like there, is probably how we're going to want it laid out. So I don't know, at this stage, do we even go that low, or do we just put an extra hopper and work off? Yeah. No, we might be okay. I'd kind of prefer the extra space though, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Why don't we, do we have ladders? Aha! It's almost like bacon's prepared. Why don't we get, oh, I guess I could just use the ladder over there. Yeah, why don't we get that floor cleared out? Okay guys, so it's hollowed out. You can see where our hoppers from our trap chests up top are gonna lead down, and I actually left like this design here. I don't know, just cause it's gonna look better if I ever use that trap door, and cause that way we can expose that lighting to down here, which yeah, I think means we might be able to get rid of the torches. No. So I'll probably have to, like, I don't know. This isn't really going to be visible from up top because those blocks there, but we'll figure something out. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure something out. But yeah, you can see now it was tricky to get the lighting in up there without it powering our hoppers and so on. So what I think we'll do is all those hoppers will drop and they'll come over to a stream and we'll have our no stack item filter separating into this hopper here. So we'll put the machine here. I believe that's the way it would work. Yeah, the no stack would go here. So actually those hoppers would wrap around to this side, and then the shulker shells will go down this way, and the rest will flow over into this hopper and go down into our system. Now, if memory serves me, and this is a big if, because like I said, this is the most complicated system of its kind that I've seen out there. I think that's everything we need. I believe that's everything we need. So this is where we want our shulker box to go. I believe I'm going to have a piston there to punch it out. And then can't remember if I have a block there or whatnot, but I need a comparator. Ah, that might be a comparator. I'm pretty sure that's a comparator into a block. Yes. And then there's some redstone wiring that runs out this way. And then there's all kinds of repeater delays and other hoppers and blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to build it because I'm going to go back and forth to my creative world to see what I thought a million times, and then I'll explain it after. BRBs. Yeah, this is insane. No wonder it took me so long to build in creative. I actually did make one small change, believe it or not, and that is down here. I only had a witching hopper over that one, but seeing as technically they can come out into this area like swords and stuff when they go through the system, I put a hopper underneath that repeater and I put a hopper underneath this piston, all pushing back into our system there. That way if they glitch through anywhere, they should get sucked. It might not be a bad idea to put a hopper there as well, to be honest, because there is potential that it could glitch out through that corner there. And seeing as like I could actually accidentally send like my bow or Excalibur through the system here, I want to be, you know, better safe than sorry. On this side, I filled those in, like all that's filled with glass, so they're not going to glitch through there. So how to explain this system? It's so complicated. Okay, when our shulker boxes or any other no stack like a sword or a bow or an enchanted book or any of that comes through the system, the no stack filter will pick it up and it's gonna send it this way into that hopper, which will go down into our dropper. At that point, the comparator will read that the dropper has an item in it, and it will turn off this torch here. The torch is going to depower this redstone here, which, as you can see, is gonna fire off that piston when there's a change. Either when there is like a dual edge chain, so either on or off, because we're using an observer there, and then there's a slight delay, okay? And that's just enough of a delay for the dropper to fire the item down before it will fire this observer here, which is going to detect the movement and send a pulse through these guys. These guys will power this, which will power this, which is on another delay, which will then fire this off to fire the dropper again. And this is where it gets complicated, okay? The trick here is it will fire again to push another item through if there's an item there, etc. But if that comparator there detects that there's a shulker box in that slot firing off items, it's going to lock this over here. So that'll prevent that from firing, right? And then when it goes off, it's going to depower it, which will move this back, which, because we're using observers, will send the pulse through to signal, hey, you should send another shulker box or another item through if you have it. So we've actually got it firing items through from more than one detection state. So when there's an item in the dropper or when it's emptied a shulker. In either case, it's going to fire off both that piston to break an empty shulker, because we've got that repeater there that detects this movement to fire the piston, or just when this thing detects an item, and so on and so forth. At the same time, we've got this observer watching this, so that when it goes off, it'll pulse, and yeah, you see what I mean? It's pretty crazy. So at every state, it's able to detect whether the dropper's got an item. Hey, I should fire because the torch went off, or I should fire because an item went through over here. I should fire the dropper again because there's no shulker box there, so load another shulker box. Or, hey, I've emptied the shulker box, I should break and fire. And that's why there's like a 4-tick delay there, is it'll give it enough time for this to break the shulker box, send the empty shulker box into the system, and then wrap around here and fire the dropper again for another shulker box. Whew. That was a crappy job of explaining that, guys, but it's the best I got. I'm going to have to build this 4 million times before it gets any better than that. Now, we just need to squeeze a no stack item filter in here. Oh yeah, the more and more I thought about it, to get this all in efficiently, I had to drop the whole thing one block into the floor. So I rebuilt it, which is good because that means I'm one step closer to building it enough times to actually do a tutorial on this bugger, guys. So let's go like that. Just, I want to, try and enclose as much of the redstone as possible. You know what I'm saying? Oh. And now I'm out of glass. Again. I had to go back and get some more smelted. Yeah, because this thing is so intelligent, I don't want to try and have to memorize. Like, I need more glass right there, preferably. And I glassed in the floor so as much as possible so I could kind of see what was going on from underneath too. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so now we should just basically have to feed into that hopper there with our stuff and things. Those guys. So yeah, like so. And then, nope, idiots. Nope. And then that one's over there. So, like so. And then this one would be like so. Great, now I'm stuck. Ender Pearl, yeah, definitely need more glass. Nope. No, not chicken. There. Yeah, and then maybe wrap that one around from there too. So yeah, more hoppers. Stupid thing, don't bug me. I'm just going for the hoppers, man. I'm going for the hoppers that I flushed back through the system. There we go. Oh, you're just a little guy. Suck it. Yes. So like so. And like so, and then just some hoppers straight down from where our trap chests are. Do I have enough? I think I have enough. We'll find out in a minute. Would you go away? Okay, so we're gonna need 1, 2, 3. Yes, we should have enough. Trap chest. One, two, three. Trap chest. Guys, I'm excited. I think we're almost done. Like, I think we're actually almost done. There's no doubt this is one of the biggest projects in this world so far. There's no doubt I am going to be ecstatic once it's fully functional. I think that's it, guys. I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, we got tested. Okay, I'm gonna go get some stuff. I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I already did one test and it failed miserably, and I'll tell you why. I had a shulker box or a dropper to dispense the shulker boxes instead of a dropper. I had a dropper. Talk much bacon. I had a dropper to dispense the shulker boxes instead of a dispenser, and it has to be a dispenser, otherwise it'll just push them right through. So you can see they all got pushed through, but it didn't empty any of the items out. Here, let's throw our ender chest in there just for fun. Stuff that we know is not set up to get sorted, so we get a whole bunch of stuff goes back there. And now let's go see what's going on. It's working. Our beacon's flashing. Oh, it's so awesome. Now we should see, aha. And that's the downside, is one shulker box is gonna get stuck in the system there, in the locked hopper. But if it's something I need right away, I can come down and empty it out, right? We can see this one's working. Both are, look, it's emptying out the shulker boxes. This is so awesome. I'm so excited. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I can't look at the shulker box to see how empty it is. Well, technically we could, if we break our glass. No, we can't click on the shulker box because this is above it, right? So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, see how it's got this locked, right? And then once it empties, it's gonna pull that back, and that'll pulse this and the piston. So it'll pulse the piston to break the box, and then it'll pulse that one more time just to empty out any other shulker box that's in the system. What I find funny is right now we're not seeing other shulker boxes like come through. Because we did push a whole bunch through, right? But some of them were empty. Yeah, and we don't see any up in the queue. That's not on. So I am kind of concerned about that. Like, do I have to do double no stack item filters? Are we getting any coming up here that have items in them? Nothing as of yet. Let's go check our water streams. Okay, nothing's made it down this far yet. Which is good, because I think everything I put in for sorting, for the most part, goes over there. Oh, does it ever get laggy when that system is running and we're up here loading all this glass in, though? Staring at it. I shouldn't say loading. It's loaded, but it's not rendering, like, graphically, unless we're looking at it. Okay, so we see the items coming. And like I said, most of them are going to this bank right here because it's all andesite and diorite and stone and that kind of stuff. All the stuff that we cleared out of here making this room. I don't see any shulker boxes, which is good. So maybe they're just in the queue as of yet. Let's go right to the beginning. Yeah, I don't see a single shulker box. It's still just doing all stone, it looks like. And the one shulker box basically just had a crap ton of stone. So it's, yeah, the system's working on emptying that out. It didn't erroneously, yeah, there's some coal. It didn't erroneously send anything that shouldn't be going through. So we're good, I think, guys. I'm excited. Let's go watch our shulker box unloader. I think that's the best part. Like, personally, that's the best part, because that was an ultra complicated system, guys. I kid you not. Yeah, those hoppers going straight down should just, like, pretty much shove everything down into the last couple hoppers right quick. What do we got here? Okay, it's still unloading. That's still that same one. Where are the other ones in the queue then? Over here? Yeah, there they are. See? Yeah, so they're all stuck in queues still while it empties out the individual items. I'm so excited about this. So good. It should empty them pretty quick though, because it's like a hopper going straight down. As long as I didn't muck up and... No, that hopper goes straight down. And there's nothing unlocking it, or locking it in place, right? I didn't muck that up. It's glass all the way around, so nothing can be butting it. Yeah, no, I do believe we are good. It's working as intended. It just takes a while to unload a full shulker. Oh, this is so awesome. So awesome, guys. Ah. By now, we've had enough time. I'm thinking maybe we'll see a... That's still that same one. Yeah, because that's empty. None have come through the queue. That it's taking so long. I wish we could see in... Well, can we see it? No, you can't see inside if it's locked, even in spectator, which kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just want to look inside the shulker box and see it unloading. Have we had anything come through the system over here yet? Yeah, we got the chests, because they're not supposed to get sorted. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go watch my toy for a bit. Alright guys, so I figured I'd do these off camera and then just show you like the last one to show you, you know, what I'm feeling, so to speak. Cause yeah, time and stuff. I hate that what do you call it? Haste 2 is there. Cause then I'm breaking blocks I don't necessarily want to break, but on the flip side, we're going to need it, which is why I left it that way to begin with. Now, I think this is the one. Yes, this is the one I'm going to run into some issues with. So we're just going to go ahead and break that and that right now. We're going to go like that. And drop that there. Drop that there. Drop that there. And drop that there. And whenever we're coming through here, I'll know what those are for. There's no doubt in my mind I'll know what those are for. Add to the fact that even with haste, they take forever to break, so that's why I put them there. So what we're actually gonna do from here, this is going to be such a pain in the butt, is we're going to break those out and we're going to swap in one of these and one of these. Oh, do I have enough ender pearls for this? Maybe not. It won't matter once we get the last. We're gonna circle it. Just cause. I didn't want to down here, but we are gonna circle it. We've got wiring running through here anyways, so it's not the end of the world. We've already got redstone wire for the lamps and stuff running into the edge of that cave. So, what are we doing here, you might ask? Well, guys, crap, I forgot about that part. You know what? Here, there. Well, guys, the answer is trash can. Yeah, we gotta put a trash can here. So let's get, and we're using droppers, because if we decide to throw arrows out, we don't want it to, shoot the arrows. Oh. Yeah, we need to go down this far, I think, anyways for this. Yes, we do. It's going to be a thing. So we're going to switch. Crap! Dang it, Bobby. Okay, we'll put this here for now. Let's get our lava in. There. Now we can go like so. Obsidian to protect our lava. And now's the part where we need to put our clock in. So our clock, yeah, we have to come down right there. So let's get you here, because I know I'm gonna want to replace you anyways. And oh wait, we're gonna have to come down that far. Yeah, we're gonna have to come down this far. So nice simple observer clock is what we're gonna use here. Nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying. And normally I wouldn't fill out this many blocks, but in this case, since we're putting the observer clock in, we're gonna do this. And I've already done this on all three corners. So here facing that way, here facing that way. And then we're going to hollow this out and protect our redstone just in case we ever dig in the area again. And since that torch just became useless and it runs up against our other light anyways, we're just going to go like so and maybe stick a torch down there just to prevent mob spawning. So that's going to be like so. And then all we need is one of these and some dust, and my inventory is full of crap. And if we go like this and this and this and that, ba-bam, we have a clock. And then torch. I think I did this on the wrong, yeah, I did do it on the wrong side. I wanted to have it on the outer edge. Oh no, you know what? Whatever. It's probably not going to matter. If I have to move it because I end up building, I move it. It's not the end of the world. So from there, we're just going to fill in all the dead space. Like so. Bam, 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 bam. There. That's all our dead space. And then what we're doing from there is taking, where'd they go? No, not those. These and these. And this is how we're sneaking our light in too, is we're putting a light there, glowstone there, 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 and there. And then we're putting our red brick here, and here, and here, and here. And then we're continuing the pattern we have around the room with the gray wrapping around the red brick. Beautiful. Now that's sealed in, we can get rid of our torches. And then all we need to do is grab our hoppers. One there. I think I got the other one on the... Oh, I love this, guys. This is great. I don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that. That. I'll keep the redstone stuff because I pulled it out of my redstone kit. That can go away. That can go away. That can... No, I'll put those back in the redstone kit. Buckets have no sorting, but you get the idea. Like, I can just get rid of all the things. It's so beautiful. I love it. And then what we're going to need is, I'm not sure I have enough. You know what? We might have some that came through the item sorter. We have 1. That's not enough. We need 3. So we'll grab 2. And then I actually left the other things we wanted inside the redstone kit because I knew I'd be coming over here and going like this. I'm putting all this junk back. Bam. Bam. And I'm missing hoppers because I shoved them through the system. But what I was thinking here is boom, 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 and then anvils. Boom, 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 boom. And then we have a little crafting station with a trash can. For when I want to throw something out, we can go like that. And as soon as we close it, yeah, it deletes that unnecessary. This thing is so awesome. It doesn't flash as much as I wanted because I sped it up, but it's good. It's good. So yeah, let's finish these off with a bang. Scrap chest. Bang, 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 bang. We need... Where's the things? It's going to be a bit before I memorize where everything is, unfortunately. We need 2 of those. Take our regular chests. Yep. And then we have convenience spots for crafting in each corner by each row of chests. When we want to craft stuff, we can use the trash can to get rid of stuff we don't want. And all of life is good. Yeah, and that lets the light through without us seeing them. It is getting a little laggy in here when I'm recording. It's not bad when I'm not recording though, guys. And I'm sure that's an Optifine issue. If I switch back to vanilla or get rid of some of the extra eye candy, what it is it happens as, and this is why I know it's bugged, because it happens as soon as you turn anisotropic filtering on or anti-aliasing. And the amount it's doing it does not change based on whether you lower it or raise it. It's strictly, let's see what this looks like. It's strictly a matter of, is it on or off? And if it was just a performance issue, yeah, we can't get into the chest then that way though. If it was just a performance issue with my card or my CPU, then its impact would vary depending on how much I cranked it up, right? But it's doing it regardless. So it's a bug. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to be all for today. Smash that like if you enjoyed the episode to help others like yourself who might enjoy the content find the channel. And if you're new and you haven't already, hit that subscribe for more videos, peeps. Thanks for watching. Bye.